Are you ready to ace your next job interview with just a few simple tips? In this video, we're going to cover 5 quick tips to help you nail your next job interview and get you one step closer to landing your dream job. Whether you're a recent graduate or a seasoned professional, these tips will give you the confidence and preparation you need to ace your interview and stand out from the competition. With so many qualified candidates competing for the same job, it's more important than ever to have an edge over the competition. And that's exactly what these 5 tips will give you. An edge that will make you memorable and help you get noticed by the hiring manager. So, without further ado, let's dive right in and explore the first of these 5 quick tips to help you nail your next job interview. Researching the company beforehand is essential to show the hiring manager that you're genuinely interested in the role and the company. It's not just about memorizing facts and figures, but about showing that you've taken the time to understand the company's values, mission, and goals. This will not only give you an idea of whether you're a good fit for the company, but it will also show the hiring manager that you're proactive and willing to put in the effort to learn more about the organization. When you research the company, you'll be able to ask informed questions during the interview, which will again show your genuine interest in the role. And let's be honest, it's much more impressive to ask a thoughtful question than to ask something that can easily be found on the company's website. So, make sure you do your homework and research the company thoroughly before the interview. By researching the company, you'll also be able to tailor your resume and cover letter to the specific job description, which will increase your chances of getting noticed by the hiring manager. And even if you don't get the job, you'll still have gained valuable knowledge about the company and the industry, which will only benefit you in the long run. Let's move on to the second tip, which is all about practicing common interview questions. Practicing these questions will not only boost your confidence, but will also reduce your anxiety levels, which will make you come across as more relaxed and composed during the interview. Practicing common interview questions will also help you to articulate your thoughts and experiences more clearly, which will make you sound more convincing and confident. And let's be honest, there's nothing worse than freezing up during an interview because you didn't prepare for a particular question. So make sure you practice those questions beforehand and get comfortable with your responses. When you practice common interview questions, you'll also be able to identify any areas where you need to improve, such as your body language or tone of voice. This will give you the opportunity to work on those areas and make a better impression during the interview. And remember, it's not just about the words you say, but also about how you say them and the confidence you exude. Practicing common interview questions will also give you an idea of what to expect during the interview, which will reduce your anxiety levels. And let's not forget, the more you practice, the more you'll be able to focus on the conversation itself rather than worrying about how to respond to a particular question. Dressing appropriately for the interview is also crucial, as it shows respect for the company and the position. It's not just about dressing professionally, but also about making a good first impression, which will set the tone for the rest of the interview. When you dress appropriately, you'll feel more confident and professional, which will translate into your body language and tone of voice. And let's be honest, if you look the part, you'll feel more like the part, which will only increase your chances of getting the job. So, make sure you dress to impress and show the hiring manager that you're taking the interview seriously. Dressing appropriately will also show that you're able to follow instructions, which is an essential skill in any profession. And if you're unsure about what to wear, it's always better to err on the side of caution and dress more formally than to risk showing up underdressed. Remember, you want to make a good impression, not a bad one. Preparing thoughtful questions to ask the interviewer is another crucial tip to help you nail your next job interview. This will not only show your interest in the role and the company, but also your level of engagement and curiosity. When you prepare thoughtful questions, you'll be able to show the hiring manager that you're not just looking for a job, but that you're genuinely interested in the company and the position. And let's be honest, it's much more impressive to ask a thoughtful question than to ask something generic like, "What's the company culture like?" Preparing thoughtful questions will also give you an opportunity to gather valuable information about the company and the role, which will help you decide whether the job is a good fit for you. So, make sure you prepare some thoughtful questions beforehand and show the hiring manager that you're engaged and interested in the position. Finally, following up after the interview with a thank you note is essential to leave a lasting impression on the hiring manager. This will not only show your appreciation for the opportunity, but also your level of professionalism and courtesy. When you follow up with a thank you note, you'll be able to reiterate your interest in the role and thank the hiring manager for their time. This will also give you an opportunity to mention anything you may have forgotten to say during the interview, which will show the hiring manager that you're still thinking about the conversation. Following up with a thank you note will also help you stand out from the competition, as many candidates often forget to do this. And let's be honest, it's a great way to leave a positive impression on the hiring manager, which will only increase your chances of getting the job. So there you have it. 5 quick tips to help you nail your next job interview. Remember, it's all about preparation, confidence, and showing genuine interest in the role and the company. By following these tips, you'll be able to increase your chances of getting the job and start your new career path. To summarize, researching the company beforehand, practicing common interview questions, dressing appropriately, preparing thoughtful questions, and following up with a thank you note are all essential to help you nail your next job interview. So, make sure you take these tips on board and practice them before your next interview. Be sure to check out our next video, which covers some more advanced tips and tricks to help you succeed in your job search. And as always, don't forget to leave your thoughts and comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Need to keep your screen looking busy? Sign up for our free email newsletter. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and get notifications for more 5-minute fixes.